Now breaking news, this week Manchester City legend Belgian defender Vincent Kompany has retired as a player manager, becoming first team head coach for his boyhood club Anderlecht. 34-time Belgian champions are trusting the leader of the country's golden generation and a youth academy product to lead the purple and whites to domestic glory again. Big Vinny is taking over the reins at Lotto Park and he's diving straight into the deep end. Today we're retiring Kompany in my player career mode, accepting a contract from the club themselves and fast tracking his way into a managerial career. The city of Brussels is about to be revolutionized. Welcome to the Vincent Kompany Manager Challenge. It's a non-negotiable at this stage. Guys, if you go on to enjoy the video, make sure to drop it a like down below. Hit subscribe, turn on that notification bell as we are clawing our way towards 100,000 subscribers before 2021. The support has been absolutely insane recently, considering we're on the back end of FIFA 20. I gotta thank you legends for that, and trust me, we're gonna be twice as powerful headed into FIFA 21. We've got so many ideas stored in the bank. Feel free to check out all the socials linked in the description. And Vincent Kompany, let's delve into what is going to be an extremely shortened player career. The new face of our SC Anderlecht. Here we go. It's Kompany as a player. Just like this season, he played out in the Belgian Pro League and he is right here, the number 4 and the captain for the club. It's sad to see the Belgian go from the game. He's been such a prominent figure in the last decade or so, especially leading that Belgian generation out into World Cups. He's pursuing his path in management, and that's exactly what we're going to help him do today. So we're going to go my actions, retire him from the game, and there we go. We're going to confirm our retirement with the 33-year-old and our first manager job offer. Thanks to the PC Live editor, they're offering us a job straight away as we've retired. You love to see it. We're taking that job every day of the week, and here begins a new journey. Vincent Kompany at the helm. The Belgian Pro League, you ain't ready. Even Europe, I'd be absolutely shaking in my boots if I was a big European club right now. There he is on presentation day, the absolute man mountain. We fitted him out with a brand new drip. He's rocking the red side with the blue shirt and blazer. He's looking smart, dapper, and ready to conquer the footballing world. He vows to win over the doubters, and he's got a hell of a job in his hands here in his home nation. So enough about the man himself. I mean, we can all stare at that shiny, bald head all day, but we're going to take a look at the starting level. What do we got to work with? This is just my opinion, but not the worst team to start off here in your managerial career, especially at your boyhood club. We've got some ballers at our disposal, a mix of experience and some bright upcoming wonder kids through the ranks that we are going to deploy. With this front three, it's the Mata the striker, Doku the promising 17-year-old wonder kid on the wings, he's 69 overall, and then you've got that experience to balance it out. Nasser Chadley at 29. In the middle of the park, you just know we had to go with Yari Visharan, one of my favorite wonder kids on FIFA 20. Dropping back deep, we've got Sambi Lakonga, one of those hidden gems that I'm sure with dynamic potential could brew into something special. To come off the bench, the likes of Amuzu and Kana, who is 16 years of age, so I want to slot him straight away into that centre back role. He could maybe partner a special certain someone I've got up my sleeve to sign. We'll reveal that in just a moment. Even Sami Nasri has made it through. Of just all the Man City rejects come to join Anderlecht, I don't know. We've got Sandler, who is also an ex-Man City player, failed wonder kid all the way back from FIFA 14. Bakali, one of my all-time favourites. Zakaria, we're going to redeem your career today. And we got Ayat El Hadji, just youth academy talents that are just in plentiful supply at the moment. Another call to action we're going to start off with today is going to be the recalling from loan. Alexis Sailor-Makers is at AC Milan. We're going to bring him back and he will definitely start at right back for us. Actually, you can't even play right back in this game. You can only play right wing. Okay, I swear he was a right back. Considering we retired Kompany from the game, that means his regen has technically spawned in our career mode save. So what we're going to do, we're going to find Vincent Kompany's regen. I'm going to have to do a bit of digging here. There we go, son. You're the one. Benny de Wolf, the 21-year-old centre-back at Cas Epuan. We found him and we are going to start scouting him. He's showing great potential. Already valued at £13 million. He is going to be the second reincarnation of Vincent Kompany. We are signing him up quick sticks. There he is, Big Ben, all 6'1" of him. De Wolf is 21, 79 overall straight away with the low high work rates. Beautiful stuff to see for a defender. 3-star weak foot. And we move into the physicals. 92 strength, 93 jumping. He's definitely taken a leaf out of Kompany's book. 82 aggression just to complement all those defensive stats. And his acceleration isn't too bad either for a 21-year-old. We do have 75 defensive awareness, stand tackle, slide tackle, and heading accuracy. All in the light greens to start off with. Ball control could use some improvement alongside his passing. But hey, not too shabby, Alonso, if I do say so myself. And £13 million market valuation, definitely affordable. I don't know what nickname to go for, Big Ben or the Wolf. It's a toss-up. It's a mix-up. Here's your date with Destiny, son. He's in the Anderlecht Anderlecht offices, and it's Kompany staring down the eyes of his son. They look nothing alike, but just go with it. Kompany signing Kompany's regenerated player. Things you can only see in career mode. There we have it. The deal is done. He's put pen to paper, and Kompany has got his first signing done in the new Anderlecht era. It's a brand new revolution unfolding here today, and the Belgian youth talent is going to join our starting 11. What a pickup though. Big brain move from Sir BCHD there. Thankfully, I'm switched on today. On another day, that would have been a missed opportunity, but I'm on the ball. As much as I keep harping on about it, that is one of the best signings we could have made because it is our highest rated centre back from the get-go. As soon as he's arrived to this squad, showing great potential. Tab has me worried for now. Hopefully his potential status can get boosted this season, and our brand new number 2 will be Kompany's first pickup. It had to be done really. Vincent is the defender himself, and he's acquired yet another Belgian guard at the back. It's going to be Zeno van Heusden, and Kompany's forming a little Belgian brick wall in our back four. The defensive prospect arrives from Standard Liège for £15.3 million. We activated his release clause, and yet again, he's one of our highest rated defenders at the club, making the switch to purple and white. The 19-year-old is going to be a major part of Kompany's plans. I'm expecting clean sheets for days. How do you think Kompany is actually going to play ball? Is he going to be an attacking, pragmatic manager, or because he's a defender, he's going to play more defensive? I'm not sure. It's a bit of a toss-up. Let's see how they go, though, because our defense is looking absolutely stunning. Take a look at that already. A promising debut from De Wolf. His career is off to a blinder already. One of my favorite Wonder Kid additions in FIFA 20 career mode has been Asta Ranks. For 700k, we pick up the hidden gem. KV Mechelen's youth talent has just burst through the blocks in the Belgian league. At only 16 years of age, he's got the world at his feet. I think he's going to be the next big thing, not only in Belgian football, but in Europe. Just adds to his flair when his name just sounds so cool and unique as well. Asta Ranks, not a starter, but definitely going to be a major player in a couple of years' time, and I do want to give him a chance here under Kompany at Anderlecht. Now focusing more on our front line now, we have purchased a striker from Bruges. It is Ikoma Louis Openda, as we had to pay up £4.5 million for him, activating his release clause. And look how happy Kompany looks, man, standing next to him, revealing his brand new goal-scoring machine. I'm expecting him to be an absolute weapon. 96 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 90 jumping, 85 balance. But now, though, he's going to be a backup striker. But Season 2, Season 3, we're expecting some big goals, and the output is going to be insane from this lad. Potential status is showing great potential. I really think he could revolutionize this squad. It's a cheeky statement of intent, a double Bruges swoop, as we pick up Charles de Ketelaere, or as I like to call him, the next Kevin De Bruyne. For me, he could be next up for £6.7 million. He is the 18-year-old Belgian playmaker that is making waves around the world. I'm expecting his career trajectory to just be skyrocketing in a couple of seasons. We did also sign him for the Pirlo under-23 Juve rebuild, and he's going to make a double appearance here in Anderlecht because he deserves it. He fits the criteria, and he is just a versatile attacking gem. What I really love about him, he's got the flair trait, can play at centre forward and striker, and his stats are already promising and well-rounded from the off. He's got competition though with the likes of Ait El Hadj, Vasharen, and Mikael Vlap. The future is so bright in that cam position. We're strengthening in key departments of the pitch, and it's just so important in career mode to have a solid goalkeeper. Martin van der Voort is not the finished product yet. However, we believe in him to be our future number 1. Only for £2 million, a 17-year-old arrives from Genk. He's got the reputation to be the heir to Thibaut Courtois' throne in the national team setup, and here under Vincent Kompany, he should be looking forward to a fruitful career display. Like I said, probably going to be our second backup to Van Krombruge. What a name. The teenager has the potential to just take over every first-team goalkeeper in the country, and that's what we love about him. I think the second era of the Belgian golden generation is slowly starting to rise. Last but not least, it's our final pickup of the transfer window, and it's coming from Royal Antwerp FC. A lot of these Belgian clubs do have one or two wonder kids on their side, and we've decided to just curate them all, basically. £1.25 million has been spent on Robbie Quirin. He can play at left back and right back. He's a versatile wing back, so he's got the BCHD seal of approval. We activate his release clause, and he is set to dominate, because now that we found out that Salamakers can't play right back, I think this is an extremely viable backup option. It's a new number 4 transitioning into one of the most exciting clubs, not only in the country, but Europe. He is injury prone though. I completely missed that when signing him. Nevertheless, he does have the flair trait to make up for it. I think describing this transfer window as a busy summer is an understatement. £45 million spent just over, and in context of Belgium, that is a lot of money here in this league. Investing not only in Kompany's regen wonder kid, but just an array of Belgian talents that really should be capitalized on. Here is how the new look Anderlecht is now shaping up, with the Wolf granted the captaincy. He's Vincent's first choice, in with Diamata, Doku, and Sailormakers the front three, Visharan, Vlap, and Sambi Lokonga as the midfield three, and it's the back four of Sardella, Van Houston, De Wolf, and Mario. Van der Vaart still got some work to do to be our number one, but let's simulate season one to see how Company's Anderlecht will perform. Here we go, it's the end of season one, and here's how the regular season ended off in the Pro League. It wasn't a fairy tale start for Company's men, as they finished in second, runners up to the one and only undefeated club Bruges. Now in the playoffs, it's really interesting to see how the Belgian league works. It was explained to me by a Belgian mate of mine, but yeah, it hasn't stuck with me to this day. All that I know that it goes into this championship round. We've got the relegation round, 2 relegation rounds in fact, and in the championship round, we still get that runners-up medal in the seconds. I don't know if that's European qualification or not. We're gonna have to find out in season 2, but it's the Croaky Cup, the Belgian Cup, and it's Anderlecht. Okay, we do win a piece of silverware here, and Company has got his hands on his first trophy as a manager. We knocked out Antwerp, Charleroi, and in the semi-finals, we beat out Beveren 5-1 on aggregate to win 2-0 against Club Bruges, who won the whole goddamn league. Who are our main performers though? That's what I'm curious about. Let's go. Top goal scorer was Mikkel Vlap. Really? Okay, a nice little surprise there. It's the 24 goals from center attack and mid, or center midfield. He got 30 goal contributions, just like Nasser Chadli, who is now at the age of 30. He is aging like a fine wine over here in the Belgian league. 23 goals and 7 assists. It's Landry Diamata with 10 goals and 1. Kamar Roof off the bench, the former Leeds United player, with 6 goals and 3. Yara Visharan with a promising first professional debut here in Belgium at 6 goals and 6 assists. Sambi Lokonga from midfield with 4 goals and 9. And it's our boy Big Ben the Wolf is in the building, and it's Company's regen who managed 3 goals, now up to an 80 overall. Deketelade with a bit of a lackluster season, let's just say a +2. We've got Alexis Salamakers starting at right wing. He's a +3 to his rating, managed 2 goals and 1 assist. We have a whole boatload of loan players coming back next season. It's only Van der Vaart with 2 appearances. It's 16 clean sheets for Van Bruges. We qualified for Europe? Question mark in the first season? I don't know. Company's boys might be headed on a European tour. Hold your passports at the ready. We might be headed off to bigger and better heights come season 2, but it's a much more improved looking Anderlecht side that is built for the future and ready to win silverware here with Company at the helm. Look at our boy De Wolf already. It's only season 2 and he's already representing the national team. Company's regen making his namesake on the international stage. Damn, they grow up so fast, don't they? There's a bit of cleansing going on right now here with the squad. I want to get rid of the older baggage that's holding the youngsters back from getting some first team minutes. So Sven, okay, I'm not going to say that word. I'm going to get demonetized. Alright, please, YouTube. Okay, let's just call him Sven. Sven is going to get released for £0. We're also going to have Treble, a Frenchman. I think these guys were on loan, man. This club has so many players out on loan. They've all come back for season 2 for round 2. Yeah, a lot of these just foreign players as well we can get rid of because we want to keep a majority Belgian. I don't know if we're going to do much business in this transfer window. Let's just find out and dip our toes in the water. There is no time to mess about here in season 2. We're kicking things off with some more business. It's going to be Luca Bayo arriving from Hertha Berlin. £11.9 million spent on the striker, and Company has found brand new firepower, Belgian firepower for that matter, to join the attack and to really strengthen our hopes not only in domestically but in Europe as well. It's a 3-horse race really for that starting striker spot between Damata, Openda, and now the new boy in the lead, Luca Bayo, with a 78 rating. Could be a splendid addition and be the key to unlock many goals this season. Also just has the cheeky game face scan. It's just a little added bonus. You thought we were done with defenders? No, no, no. Season 1, we are not satisfied. We've scouted some more Belgian reinforcements at the back. It is going to be Sebastian Bornau. That's to write a blank check of £15.6 million, gave it to Cologne, and they were happy as Larry. 21 years of age, could be a potential partner for our Belgian international De Wolf. Is he going to live up to the billing? We are yet to find out, but a solid defender that could really cause some problems. I mean, these centre-backs have been gifted the coach of their lives, really. Learning how to defend off Company, I mean, you can't really go wrong. Company's master plan has unfolded, and it's shroud business done here as we pick up yet another Bundesliga Belgian talent, Orel Mangala. No, he's not related to Eliquium Mangala, don't worry. The centre mid / CDM provided a bit of depth in the midfield just in case for injuries and suspensions. Don't really see him becoming a massive game changer in our squad, but has the potential there still at only only 22 years of age. Nevertheless, the Bundesliga is supplying us with some wonder talents making their way back to the homeland. Now, it took the Champions League qualifying rounds. I can't access the tournament information anymore for some strange reason. It's not gonna matter all too much because we're into the Champions League group stage draw. And in Group E, we get drawn into, let's just say, the group of death for us, because Barcelona, I know they just lost 8-2 in real life, but real life ain't FIFA, and Lazio definitely are going to be a major threat to us finishing in either second or getting relegated to the Europa League. We're going to leave our summer transfer business right there with 3 players in, £41.9 million spent, and it's quality over quantity. Here's a look at our starting squad in Season 2. Not much has changed. Like I said, really want to start phasing in some of those Belgian youth talents so they can gain some valuable Champions League experience. It's going to help us for the years to come, but Kompany's men are out for battle this season, and they're coming back twice as hard. To nobody's surprise, we didn't qualify out of the group here. It was closer than expected, but Barcelona with a clean sweep on top, Lazio in second with 8 points, and we get a W on the final day to secure European football as we get relegated to the Europa League. Let's see who we face in the round of 64, or no, the round of 32. It is Real Betis coming up against us over 2 legs. It seems like Club Brugge are just invincible. Seem to be invincible anyways. In the regular season, 20 games have been played, and they are on top with 56 points. We're right behind them though with 51, and the 5 points margin is surely something we can make up. Yeah, Kompany's European debut didn't really go to plan, not on the script whatsoever, as Real Betis knock out Anderlecht 3-1 on aggregate. The Europa League dream is over, but we have a Croaky Cup final rematch up against Club Brugge, the league champions, and of course, we're aiming to end their invincible streak. Can we go back-to-back in the Croaky Cup? We're gonna find out, as it is a prestigious piece of silverware. It's gonna be do or die for our lads, so let's see if we can stick it to our most heated rivals in the league, and it's a 1-0 victory thanks to Sambi Lokonga, the Belgian midfielder. Gets one in the 7th minute to break the deadlock, and we hold on for that 1-0 lead. Back-to-back Croaky Cup champions, baby. Glory, glory, Anderlecht. What a trophy as well. Looking absolutely pristine and prestigious. Big Vinny is next to Big Ben in the press conference room. The master and his regen. It's the Belgian league. They operate in mysterious ways, and something that's not too mysterious is Club Brugge, the championship holders, because they take out the league once more with 70 points, undefeated again. What's it going to take? What's it going to take to finally dethrone these Belgian champions? An absolute force in the Pro League, and it might be because they have an 81 rated Vinny in net. We've stolen a bunch of their players as well, so that youthful core is gone. Hopefully, a new dynasty is about to take over in Season 3. Here is how the squad performed. The main protagonists in our race towards Europe and in our debut campaign in the Champions League, Mikhail Vlap again. Where has this guy come from? 24 goals and 13 assists. The only player in the team to have both double figures in goals and assists. 2 categories where he's just dominated. And he's definitely been the player of the challenge so far. We've got Landry Diamata with 17 goals and 3 assists. 20 goal contributions. And Jeremy Doku finally starting to come into fruition. Let's just say 12 goals and 2 assists from that left wing spot. We've got Yaru Vashara, 19 goal contributions from the cam. At number 10 with 10 goals and 9 assists, Luca Bayo can play anywhere in the front 3. So he's been a versatile man with 9 goals and 1 assist. Oriol Mangala came out of nowhere, really. I thought he wasn't really going to have an impact, but 17 assists is our main playmaker. Also on top of that with 8 goals. Salamakers from the right with 10 goal contributions, and Zeno Van Houston from centre-back with 10 goals. 5 goals and 1 assist from Vincent Kompany's regen. Benny de Wolf with 60 appearances. We scroll down, it is Van Krombrugge just dominating the number 1 position right now. 2 assists and 25 clean sheets. Van der Voort is still growing quite nicely though. It's a bit of a waiting period we have right now on our hands because we've got the talent there. They just need to grow, gain that experience to deliver the results on the pitch. They were long-term investments. They're going to require and deliver long-term results. So, end the Season 2. Let's go into Season 3 with a bright new mindset, start up on a clean slate, and Kompany has his 3rd shot at glory. With stints away at Monaco and Leicester, the prodigal son has returned. We had to make a few exceptions for this one, as Yuri Tielemans comes home to the club that made him our most famous youth academy prospect of all time. It took some convincing. Vincent Kompany had to pull a few strings behind the scenes. He's managed to negotiate this one with Leicester. £64.5 million we've spent. It's our most expensive and our best signing to date, slotting straight in our midfield pairing. It's good to see this lad back in the purple colours. Who wouldn't want to join an exciting project like this? I don't care what you're doing over there in the Premier League, Yuri. Come over here in the Belgian Pro League and give us a helping hand. I'm ecstatic to see this kind of talent in a team. This is going to provide our X factor, our main metronome in the midfield, who can also score him, he can assist him, he can do it all, man. Box to box, Tielemans, he is a gun. It's a big day for Vinny's man. He's riling up the troops, giving the last few motivational speeches in the press conference. He's got a smile on his face, but he knows it's all business tonight. The chance for Anderlecht to qualify for Europe and Champions League football 2 seasons in a row. It's all up for grabs. It's 2-2 on aggregate here in the playoff round. We beat off Young Boys 3-2 in the qualification zone. In the playoff round, it's 2-2 on aggregate. So, here away. Here's our starting 11. We've got our best starting team out tonight. We don't want to risk anything as we need a massive performance. A Turkish masterclass is needed, and away from home for Sharon gets one, and it's Roof off the bench to solidify our qualification for the Champions League group stage. Gets in. Right, who we got then? Who we got? Oh, we've been kind of low-key shafted once more. Dortmund and Inter, definitely the 2 front runners to win this group out. Then we got us as outside favourites in RB Salzburg. Now it's time to showcase our class on the European stage. Only one transfer, and it's the only one we really needed here. Company saw his man, he's got his man, and for £64.5 million, our budget has been broken. I'm telling you, it was tight, but we still managed to keep a European dream alive, as we really had no chance against Dortmund and Inter. We finished in 3rd on goal difference or goals scored against RB Salzburg. By the skin of our teeth, we're into the Europa League, and guess who we're up against, man? The round of 32 is Yuri Tielemans' former squadron, Leicester City. We've simulated the rest of the season, right? And this is the lowdown. We have finished 1st in the Pro League. I don't know whether I think we're league champions right there. So, I think that's company's first piece of silverware, or we have to look through the playoffs. But 87 points on top by a whole lot. Club Brugge have fallen off, and it looks like there's new Belgian champions in town, as in the championship round, we finish undefeated on 72 points. Club Brugge diving off a cliff. There is no clear competition in sight. We have taken the reins of the Pro League, and that means company has won the league and also a championship round. Now, in our progress in the Croaky Cup, was it 3 in a row? It was 3 in a row, with a lovely 3-0 scoreline as well against Kasu Pen, where we signed company's regen from in Season 1, if you don't remember. Clean and comfortable, breezing our way to victory in Belgium, but now in Europe. I simulated the rest of the campaign, not thinking we'd get past the Foxes. So, in the round of 32, it was a 4-3 aggregate win. We've clutched it away from home at the King Power Stadium. In the round of 16, we came up against another English side in Wolves. It was a 3-2 finish on aggregate against Benfica in the quarterfinals. 4-3 again. We are clutching these aggregate victories. And against Sevilla, Europa League specialist, we come out on top, a 3-1 victory. And an all-Italian semi-final was Milan to come through to the final, booking their spot in the big dance. What a road to the final it's been. Honestly, I didn't expect this whatsoever. And Vincent Kompany's men are on the verge of European silverware. Here's how the Anderlecht 11 will be playing tonight. For the final, it's Damata, Lukabayo, Doku leading the line up top, and that midfield 3 of Vashar and Tielemans and Sambi Lokonga is going to be vital in the middle of the park. Van Houston and the Wolf to centre-back pairing. Can company's men do it? They're going to need an inspired performance, a dominating display against AC Milan to get home some European silverware, and they have been played off the park. 4-1. Milan did not hold back. It's Lucas Paquetá double for silver, and it's Suso off the bench to secure the victory, and we were absolutely outclassed. A humbling defeat. Honestly, we were played off the park, and Milan deserved victory after our fairytale run to the final. It all ends there. So here are our best performers this season in our inspiring Europa League run. It was Landry Damata finally coming through with the goals, and it's 37 goals, 2 assists for the big Belgian. In up top, Yari Vasharan, who basically borderline played every single match this season. 63 appearances with double figures in both goals and assists, 25 goals and 23 assists. That is 48 goal contributions. What an effort from the lad, and the output from Yuri Tielemans is just as good with 61 appearances, 23 goals and 22 assists. 45 goal contributions from the Belgian on his return to his boyhood club. Dodi Lukabayo with 16 goals and 1 of Penda. See, our backup strikers did alright, you know, when they were called for. They definitely did come through and provide some goals. Jeremy Doku on the left-hand side with 9 goals and 2 assists. It's Michael Murillo from right back, one of our only non-Belgian talents. He's from Panama. Kramer with 10 goal contributions. At right back, we have Zakaria Bakali even making his way into the team with 6 goals and 1 assist off the bench. Orio Mangala with 4 goals on 4, our brand new signing, and Albert Sambi Lokonga putting in the hard yards, putting in that hard effort. Zeno Van Heusen with 3 goals from centre back, and our final look at Vincent Kompany's regen, Benny De Wolf, Big Ben with 2 goals and 1 assist. The captain unfortunately couldn't lift a piece of silverware tonight. We're going back home empty-handed, and Vincent Kompany with his first final defeat as a manager, and in between the sticks it was Van Krombruge with 2 assists and 29 clean sheets. Well, I guess guys, we can end it off there with the Vincent Kompany Anderlecht challenge. I didn't want to go too far in the future, only 3 seasons. We filled up Kompany's trophy cabinet and made Anderlecht 35-time Belgian champions, 3 Belgian Cups in a row, and a Europa League final, all within 3 seasons. I mean, if that actually happens in real life, I think Anderlecht are onto a special one in with Big Vinny at the helm. If you did go on to enjoying all that good stuff, make sure to drop a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications. On the road to 100k, you bet, baby. All the social links are in the description below. As always, I've been BCHD. Have a great day. Hopefully, you're all safe and sound. And I'll catch you all in the very next video.